Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. We're moving right along now. As you can see, I have put on my Griffin armor. At the end of the last episode, I was like, maybe I'll collect, a couple of pieces, like collect one of the swords so that I can put it on and get one of the entire 5-piece set bonus for the Griffin set. But then I looked at my carry weight, I was like, oh god, I cannot carry this entire set of armor and have the ones that I'm wearing still in my inventory. That's just taking up way too much weight, so I just went ahead and equipped the Griffin set, and I sold off the last that I was wearing. No inventory weight to be sentimental now. I can't really, keep more than one set of armor on me, unless I kind of relinquish my crafting materials and all that kind of stuff. But as we also saw from last time, I had to go dismantle certain monster components just so that I can find enough materials to craft my entire Griffin set, which means I can't really afford to sell off a lot of my crafting materials either, because if I do, then I'm going to have to go out there and try to find the specific crafting materials, and that's just a huge pain. So I think this is just how we're going to have to do things from now on. Okay, let's take a look here. I am tracking this quest right now, Scavenger Hunt Witcher School Gear, because we are still on it. We found the 4 pieces of the actual armor set last time. Now we're going to go ahead and find the weapon set, which means I'm going to have to, search the runes of the fortress by the lighthouse. Okay, so that's going to be another piece of the Griffin set. So let's just go ahead and head there. It's not very far away, so I'm just going to... Okay, I did not mean to do that, but it's nice to know that Geralt is still acrobatic enough that he can climb those signposts. I meant to call Roach is what I meant to do. So the thing we need to know about Witcher sets is that they all have at least 5 pieces. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, well, put that thought on hold for now. We need to do this. This is actually an incredible side quest. I forgot this is where it started. Okay, let's talk to this dude here. Ronvid of the Small Marsh.
Halt! Stand and duel! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honour Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by duelling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post-haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Oh man, why you gotta pick a Witcher for your very first person to duel? You can tell, by the way, from this guy's accent that he's from Tucson. I don't know if it's from Beauclair. Tucson is the French-inspired kind of county or country or province. I don't know. I think it's what was it? A duchy? I think it is. It's very French inspired, and you can kind of tell by the way he looks and by the way he speaks. He's from there, and I think he's from a very small area around Tucson called Fox Hollow. Let's see here. Why do you want to fight me?
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the Maid Bilberry.
Well, why... then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood, fiend! Stand and fight!
That's a mistake, Ronvid. You don't want to do this. Alright, but if you insist, I suppose... Oh, I actually...
What? Lost your nerve?
I don't know if it's just me, but I do feel a lot faster by using this Griffin set.
I yield.
Yeah, I thought so.
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you.
Still on fire a bit there.
The next time we meet.
Next time? I'm not gonna kill you. Just get out of my sight.
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Apologize for being an ass, he says. Oh, Geralt, you silly little witcher. I'm referring to the ears, by the way. Okay, let's keep on moving here. I was saying something about the Witcher sets. Ah, yes. Each of them has at least 6 pieces. I believe the feline and the ursine set, that being the cat and the bear, have 7 pieces. And all we really need to do is equip 5 of them in order to activate their, so-called set bonus, which is pretty good. That just means that we can wear all 4 pieces of the armor and then like 1 out of the 2 swords. So in this case, because we use, here we have a guarded treasure. Because we use steel sword a lot more than silver sword, we'll probably just like equip a silver sword, because like the Witcher set silver sword, either sword really, they're not that like great. You can find better relic weapons, so I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just equip a silver sword and then just keep on using the iris as my steel sword, and still have the 5-piece set bonus for our Griffin set. So yep, okay, so I'm going to put some oil onto my blade here, and we're going to fight this, looks like a forktail? I think that's a forktail.
Well, how long are you
okay, we're going to fight it with Jordan. And let's see if I can do something here. Oh gosh, it's going to fly off. Okay. Come in here. Alright. Okay, no need to rush this. I'm just going to take this nice and slow. Maybe cast a Quinn. Forky tail. Yeah, once I unlock my entire set bonus with the Griffin set, I'll have extra Vigor regen inside this Jordan, which I'm kind of looking forward to. Oh gosh. Ooh, that took... Oh my god, that did so much damage. Oh well, let's see. Maybe I can equip a crossbow here, give him a couple of shots. There we go.
Time to end this.
And remember, we unlocked that trick shot ability from the general skill tree. That allows us to shoot twice before having to reload. Let's see if Igni will affect it. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, there we go. I've always thought that like when you attack forktails, you have to attack it from a very specific angle to damage it. But it turns out you don't really need to. You can attack it from any direction. It's just that depending on which direction you attack it from, the game doesn't actually have a sound effect for that attack, so it sounds like you didn't hit it, but you actually did. I would love to take those Draconian leathers, but I just don't have the carry weight, unfortunately. Those weigh way too much, and I think I've said that like multiple times in this playthrough already. Alright, we'll pick up the Celandine here, and let's move on. So I'm hoping... I'm gonna have to cross this water. Sorry, Roach. I'll meet you on the other side of the river. So yeah, I'm hoping we just get the silver. I'm gonna finish the quest either way. I'm gonna collect all of the diagrams, but I'm probably only going to craft this silver sword, just so that I can equip it, unlock that 5-piece set bonus, and then I'll just leave the steel sword alone, because whatever it is gonna be, it's probably not going to be nearly as good as the iris that I'm using right now. Alright, Roach, come here. Yeah, good magical horse that teleports to any place according to my whim. Okay, where am I going? Wait a minute. Where am I going? Oh my god. Oh boy, I just made a fool of myself. I was going towards my custom marker instead of where I was supposed to be going. Ah well, I guess we'll just fast travel. Damn it. I wanted to kind of just like ride Roach over there, but I was stupidly following the wrong quest marker, or the wrong marker. Okay, well in this case... Ooh, okay, there is this little ravine here.
Faster.
I believe this is a place where we got to control Ciri in that last episode. So where she kind of fell down here.
Whoa there, Roach.
And then,
Giddy up.
yeah, we had to walk through this place. I think this was that place. I'm not sure. Alright, come on. Let's go. I know you can jump over this. No, Roach. You have failed me. Oh god, there's a bear there. Okay, good. Sorry, bear. Not today. Not right now, at least. Maybe later. Hook. Ooh. Pretty sure I would have taken some fall damage there if I hadn't had that removed. Fall damage is always one of those things in The Witcher 3. That's kind of made me cringe a little bit. I think I've already given my sentiments about how that mechanic worked. It's realistic, don't get me wrong, but realism is not always convenience. Okay, so we got an abandoned site here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just do it. Just a bunch of bandits. Hopefully I don't die.
Oh, come on!
There is an archer back there, so I'm going to have to take care of him first.
He can't take this!
Okay, here we go. Oh god.
What's that?
Come on. There we go, he's dead. Get out of here. Oh god, there's no exit here. There we go. Alright. Foolish bandits, you think you can take a Witcher? Ooh. Okay.
Fucking shit! Good you like a hog? Let him have it!
Okay, that one is dead. One more. Oh my god. What the heck? I just launched him like 10 feet. Oh, alright. Okay, I guess he's not really fighting back. Well, there he goes. Man. The power of the Iris strong attack still amuses me. I mean, it really, really hurts if I don't use it correctly. But if I do, it's so powerful. Like, it launches enemies into the air, it sets them on fire, and it knocks them down. Like, way too strong. I can perfectly understand why it has to cost a Vigor point. And actually, I think it costs like just slightly less than a Vigor point. Are you okay? Are you possessed? Oh god. That's a really creepy little girl laugh.
What?
Okay, we're gonna check out the herbalist here. I don't think he's offering anything.
Got anything interesting?
Particularly great, but I might as well take a look at what he has anyway. I think I have enough of these powders for now. I still need to... Oh my god, I forgot again.
Farewell.
I still need to craft some bomb casing so I can start making some bombs. Damn it.
Greetings.
Alright, let's see what this guy has.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Okay, he's got some greater runestones, a lot of chicken legs. Yeah, I don't need that. It's
Farewell.
2 crowns, way too much to pay for chicken legs. Okay. Oh man, we're almost 15 minutes into the video and I haven't done anything. Come on, Star Drop. Make better use of the time here. Not that I have a strict time limit on my videos. It's just, you know, I like to keep things around an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Sometimes I'll go a little over, sometimes a little under, but either way, I feel like I should keep within some kind of some kind of boundaries, so I don't go too chaotic with my videos here. And plus, based on my experience with people on YouTube, and myself, really, I am definitely no exception. Our attention span is probably only around 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. But if you're kind of doing something else while you're watching this video, like, I don't know, cleaning a room, making some food, or even just doing very mild work, nothing too concentration intensive, then you can just have this kind of playing in the background. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the kind of series that you would just sit there and watch. I couldn't possibly imagine people just committing 100% of their attention on watching my videos. That's I can't even begin to imagine someone doing that. But if you do, hey, nothing wrong with it. Alright, we got some harpies up here, it looks like. I think I can take these. Oh, that's a lot of harpies. Are they gonna fight me or what? Hello? Oh my god, that is cruel. Okay. Looks like the harpies are attacking. Let's do this. Oh, harpy feeding ground. Hi. Die.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Oh my god. That harpy just got wrecked. Oh, that one too. And this one. Okay, awesome. Gain a fast attack skill point. Yeah, I feel like ever since I started using the Iris, I'm using a lot more fast attacks than strong attacks because my strong attack does have a limitation to it. But I still kind of like to use them equally whenever I have the opportunity to. For example, strong attacks are typically against enemies who are a lot slower, but can do a lot more damage. Because whenever I do the kind of hit and run tactic, like where I hit an enemy and then I back off and I hit an enemy and back off and repeat, I am typically using strong attacks in that scenario. Because it does more damage and I can, like, you know, can finish off enemies quicker that way. Okay, so we're coming up to the quest location here. This is actually one of my favorite places to be, well, just one of my favorite places in general in VII. Because look how cool this place is. It's got like, it's like this lighthouse, there's this dragon, I think that's a wyvern, just flying up there. If we approach, it will kind of just fly down and fight us. Lorn Rook, this place is called. So yeah, so I'm going to approach this place. We'll find that the bridge is drawn. We can't actually go into the lighthouse this way. So I'm just going to wait for the wyvern to come to me. Yep, here it comes. And we shall fight this thing. Ah, damn it. Didn't give me time to prepare, wyvern. That's not cool.
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh gosh, I should have reloaded my crossbow. Okay. I'm here. Oh, okay. No, that's not very nice. All right. Well, I might just die on this fight because I'm taking a little too much. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Okay. Damn it. I was a little too careless there. I got a little too confident. I mean, if there's like one thing that the Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition teaches you to do well, is to always be humble, because seriously, any enemy can just utterly destroy you at any given time, whether it's a single ghoul or it's a wyvern or like, I don't know, a pack of wolves. Pack of wolves are really dangerous, but whatever it is, at whatever point of the game, you can just get wrecked really quickly.
Well, how long you gonna
Can't
make
ever
me
be
wait?
too confident. Okay. Man, I really love Yurden. It's just that I really need this radius to be a little wider, which means I'm just gonna have to use it more so I can get more skill points on it. Maybe find a couple of places of power. Oh yeah, that's a nice hit. That's a nice hit too. Alright, this should finish it off. Beautiful. Didn't even take a hit. Okay, we got a wyvern mutagen, some more draconic leathers, which I'll have to leave alone, and the rest of the stuff. Okay. So we can fast travel to this place now whenever we want to. I don't really see a reason to, like after we finish this quest. But in order to gain access to this lighthouse, actually, what I've done in the past, like the very first time I played this game, I kind of like jumped up onto those rocks and then just glitched my way inside. Well, it's not really glitchy, it's just like, I just tried for a very long time just jumping my way up those rocks. It's clearly not the intended path to go, so we're going to go the intended path today. And that is down these cliffs. And speaking of places of power, there is one for, I believe that's Quen down here?
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
It is indeed. Quen, very good sign. I actually use it very often. So an extra skill point in it will definitely help. And the way we have to do this in order to gain access to this tower is we gotta dive down into the water here. Try to avoid the drowners, obviously. Don't want those to, like, oh god. I was just about to say, don't want those to attack us, but I mean, while underwater, what can you do? And there should be a cave entrance right here, with more drowners inside. Very pretty cave, if it weren't for the deadly beast trying to kill me. And we just gotta swim up, and here we go. This is like the secret entrance for drowners. You gonna let me out of combat? Oh god. Come on. Don't be mean. There we go. Okay. What? Can you, like, not do that? Let me see something here. Okay, that can damage it, but not by a whole lot. Oh my god. Maybe I could, oh, hold on. Maybe I could. Okay, this works. I just gotta kill this guy. He's keeping me in combat here. Come on. Get over here, you. There we go. Alright, so what I was saying. No way. There are more of them up there keeping me in combat. I want to loot that chest. Come on. Yes, there we go. Silver, some boots, some steel ingot. Fine, I'll take it. Damn it, that's a lot of weight. So this tunnel is meant to be like an emergency exit tunnel, I'm guessing, for whoever used to live in this lighthouse. Clearly abandoned now. But it hasn't gone to waste. Whatever secrets this lighthouse holds is going to be discovered by the Witcher. Alright. Cleaving Witch Slayer. Ooh. Sounds cool, but I don't think it's going to be that great. I'll humor it. Let's see what it does. We got minus attack speed, plus 20% damage through blocks, and 10% chance to break shields. Yeah, very interesting. But, again, not all that useful. Okay, so we can lower this bridge here, and, you know, in the future, if I wanted to come back here for whatever reason, I can do that. And there is a ladder right here that I can access. This will bring me up onto this little, I don't know, canopy of some sort. I can sharpen my weapon here, and this should be the chest in question that I need to loot. Yes. Okay, crafting notes. Let's see. Now there's a commission I haven't seen the likes of in ages. Got a visit from that witcher the baronet summoned about them evil powers took over the lighthouse and were crashing ships against the rocks. He stood there in the doorway to my forge, looking noble as a prince or duke or something, and said his silver sword was damaged during his last job, but blade was chipped bad, almost broken in 2 spots. I asked how he expected me to know how to fix a weapon like that, and he gave me a diagram and said I was to forge him a new one, and promised quite the sum in return. Damn near tuckered myself out making that thing. I did my apprenticeship with Master Barnaby of Novigrad, and I have made a witcher blade or 2 in my life. But it's been over 3 years since I last touched anything of the sort. In the end, didn't matter though. Before I could finish, the witcher figured out what was going on with the lighthouse and had to make haste to the baronet's castle for... Rest illegible. Well, whatever happened to this witcher, it couldn't have been good. Okay, so we got the Griffin silver sword, which means I probably don't even need to find this steel sword diagram, but I will, still, just for the sake of completion. We will do that. If for nothing else, then just for like some like general skill point progression, I suppose. Alright, so now exploration is not really finished yet. We can climb up here and see what we can find. Aha! Dobermir's journal. Okay, let's see. Owner of the lighthouse, I'm assuming. Das chewing my head off about going to the lighthouse, about the fire needing tending. Thing is, don't give a plowing rat's arse, frankly. What am I, some golem fit for naught but climbing up there 4 times a day to drop off wood and pour oil? I'd much rather learn how to work a forge in town or some gnomish foundry. Grandpa Amzavri was a smith, weren't he? Even forged witcher blades, so who's to say none of his talents trickled down to me? I'm afraid talent is not earned without, you know, the proper training. Okay, so yeah, dead person here. Unfortunate dude, but yeah, I don't even know how he died. Probably killed by that wyvern. Okay, so now I could just jump off here. I would never try this. Like, you technically could. Oh god. That didn't end up well, but you probably could do this even with fall damage enabled, but again, not a good idea because this could happen to you.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Okay, I totally didn't mean to do that. Let's refresh this place of power while we're here. Might as well. Oh, Jesus. That's what I get for trying to be cool. Oh, damn it. Now I'm gonna have to swim all the way back. You know what? I'm not gonna subject you guys to my foolishness. Let's just edit this part. Alright, back up here. Yeah, I'm a little drunk right now because I had to drink some alcohol because those stupid drowners, they just wouldn't leave me alone. Okay, so while we are here, there should be a place of interest here that we might as well just get out of the way here. Let's see what we will find. I believe this one, if memory serves me right, is either another wyvern or like a griffin of some sort. Whatever it is, I think it's going to be rather challenging. I can hear it already. So this might be interesting. Okay, let's see what we have. Yeah, it must be a griffin of some sort. Let's just save the game. Guarded treasure. Yeah, I think that's a... Is that a cockatrice? It could be a cockatrice or a basilisk of some sort. Actually, cockatrice has like a really weird tail, which I don't think this thing has. Let's see. Can I use a blade oil of some sort? I wonder if paralysis... Nah, probably won't work very well because I don't like to be super aggressive with these guys, so probably won't work that well. Might need to use a swallow though. We shall definitely see. Okay, let's eat a bit more food, and maybe just wait a tiny little bit for the health to recover. I'm too lazy to meditate right now, so that would do. Okay, let's go. We'll start with a crossbow shot. Oh god, that missed. Take out my sword.
Die.
There we go. Gotta just fight this thing kind of like a griffin because it really is almost exactly like a griffin. Ton of health, very powerful, and can't really mess around with it, so gotta take the fight seriously. Okay, come on. Oh. Yeah, that attack right there, if that gets a clean hit off on me, then I am basically dead. Okay, but as long as I can keep this kind of attack up, it should be okay. Yeah, use Ard when I need to, dodge when I need to, and obviously shoot a couple of bolts once in a while just to add on that extra little bit of damage. Defense skill point gain. Yay. I like that. Okay, let's refresh that coin. And Ard. Nice. I found that this is the easiest way to deal with hybrid type enemies. Because if you're just like up in its face attacking too much, oh Jesus, that did so much damage. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh cool. My weapon set it on fire. That's pretty lucky. Yeah, I just gotta really watch out for that diving attack. Alright. Although I think one of the like surefire ways to avoid it or to not take damage from it is to kind of cast an Igni or an Ard just as it's about to do it. But the timing for that is really tricky, so I don't know if I can pull it off that often. Like right there, he was just about to pounce at me, but I decided to use an Igni there, and oh, there we go again. Or just like any kind of attack would stop him from diving. Oh, okay, want to avoid that. And okay. Alright, I get it. You like to screech at me. Yeah. Okay. Yep, he's definitely not very happy with him. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, he totally glitched out there, but he was about to die anyway, so it's fine. Alright, can't say I've ever seen that before. 6 Draconid Leathers, oh my goodness, these guys. A Basilisk Venom, Basilisk Mutagen, that has to be new because I don't really even think I fought a Basilisk before. Let's see what that does. So Wyvern is Evasion Safe Angle and Basilisk is Toxicity. It's not that great. I do have my 4th mutagen slot though, so next time I meditate, just gonna assign one of those. I'll probably do that off screen though. Alright, so we got another relic weapon here. Robust Doblathana Schematic. Okay, cool. Alright, so now that's over with, man, look at all those harpies there. We are going to move on to the next location of the Griffin set, which is going to be the Steel Sword. It is a bit of a ways off, but I'm not going to fast travel this time because I want to explore the world. What is that? Oh, that's just a dog. Okay. Nothing too exciting. Yeah. There's something quite magical about just like exploring the world of The Witcher and not fast traveling too much. I mean, if it's particularly tedious to get from one place to another, then yeah, I will fast travel, but the way I like to play these open world games is just limit my fast traveling as much as I can tolerate to to walk around the world. With Skyrim, what I like to do, I'm a massive fan of Elder Scrolls, so yeah, I do play those games a lot. I don't know, it's just with Skyrim, I don't think it's worth doing a playthrough of it because like I mod these games so heavily. With Skyrim in particular, I have like hundreds of mods installed. It's pretty crazy. I mod the game so heavily that I feel like I'm not doing the game any justice because the game, because there's so many mods installed, is kind of catered to what I like to do instead of what the game intends me to do. So with playthroughs, you know, it's kind of like I'm showing off an ingenuous version of the game, right? So that's why I don't really feel like I should do a Elder Scrolls playthrough. But hey, if anyone wants to see it, maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my share of Japanese RPGs as well, but it's just like these more westernized RPGs like The Witcher and the Elder Scrolls, they just have a very different charm about them. Like the ability to just go wherever you want in the open world. Now obviously this wasn't true in The Witcher 2, which I also thoroughly enjoyed, by the way. The Witcher 3 is just, you know, you have all the characters and the story and the gameplay. You know, the gameplay, vanilla Witcher 3 gameplay suffers a little bit in being like, oh god, poor guys, they just, oh man. I never realized that there were like dead bodies floating in this water. So yeah, with the combat of The Witcher 3 in its vanilla state, like without any mods installed, it's fine. I wouldn't call it excellent. I feel like it's the only thing that was kind of dragging the game down. You know, the game's story and characters and quests and music and graphics, so everything was so great. And then you have this kind of really, I hate to use the word, but dumbed down version of gameplay and combat, because I feel like CD Projekt Red, they were trying to cater to a larger audience, and I think that is the consequence of bringing any game to a larger audience. Really, you can't really avoid it. You have to dumb down some of the mechanics, so I cannot blame them for it. It's just it's almost like an inevitable consequence, right? If the gameplay wasn't dumbed down, then it wouldn't have reached as much of an audience, and I probably wouldn't have even discovered it, right? I became a Witcher fan after I played The Witcher 3. I wasn't a fan from the books or from the previous 2 games. No, like The Witcher 3 is the first Witcher game I played, and then after I played it, I read the books and I I play the games, because I just found it to be so interesting. So I feel like if CDPR didn't dumb down the gameplay, then I wouldn't it wouldn't have gotten a large enough audience, and it wouldn't have been as popular as it was, and I would never have found it, right? So in some sense, I really appreciate the company for dumbing down its gameplay so it can reach a larger audience. So for sure, I cannot blame them for making combat kind of a little mundane. It's just a price that you have to pay, right? But now that I have discovered it, and now that there's also this like amazing guy, Reaper Anon, who made this W3EE mod, it's like all my dreams have come true, right? You have the perfect game in terms of story and questing and characters, and now you also have the perfect game in terms of gameplay. Like, can't really ask for much more. Okay, so we are here, and I hear some arachnids. Yeah, that is definitely a Endriga warrior over there. Gotta be careful. Let's see. Oh, we've got 2 of them here.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
3 of them. Okay. Oh god, I just gotta remember how to fight these guys. Just gotta attack and back off. Oh, okay. Damn it. Nice. Burn. Actually, he's not even doing that much damage to me. The Quinn is blocking out most of the damage. Yeah, that was fine. I mean, I didn't handle it exceptionally well, but it's all good. Alright, so a lot of crafting materials. And what else do we have here? Oh, another one. Ow. Stop being so mean. Oh, damn, that tail. Okay. Gotta watch out for that tail. And those pincers. Oh. Jesus.
Die.
Oh, boy. Endrigas. Okay, there we go. You know, besides Wraith, I'm pretty sure that these spiders, these Endrigas, are the next toughest enemy in terms of just how much trouble I have with them. I don't believe I've actually died on them yet. Maybe I have, but I don't really remember. But I've definitely died on Wraith, and that definitely makes Wraith the most difficult enemy, in my opinion. Okay, let's see what we have here. Another relic. J-Red artifact, and that puts me overweight. Yeah, okay. I knew that was gonna happen eventually, so let's dump some stuff. Yeah, this guy can go. Don't need a heavy armor weighing me down. Even though it's just a light armor. Okay. Let's see here. Anything over here? That's the way up. Okay. I believe... here we go. Yeah, this is a little document here. This is a very strange one. Okay, troll liver, more beers, and this. I don't really even think I can read this. In Nogmub Ted Mork. Book is burned, only a few pages still intact. Yeah, this is written in Elvish. I don't understand it. It's like a kind of poem or song of some sort. Okay, let's head up here. And I can hear wings flapping, which means we're probably gonna be dealing with some harpies. Am I right? Yes, I am. Alright, here we go. Okay. I gotta knock them out of the air. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. Oh man, these ones have a lot of health. Give them a whirl. And I'm out of stamina.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh god, I don't want to die in a bunch of harpies. That would be pretty embarrassing. Oh wow. Dodged that pretty well. Okay, there we go. Is there another one? Okay. Get down here, you. Hahaha. Alright. Nice. Still gotta loot all of these crafting materials. Yeah, I'm gonna be overweight. Okay. Well. It's gonna be quite a long time before I, like, kind of... So, the way I'm doing these videos is that...
Harpies got their nest here.
I'm kind of recording a whole bunch at a time. And then I'm posting them one episode at a time, because I don't really even think that most people can handle, you know, multiple episodes per day, and I don't have the right bomb, and I can't even craft any. Well, isn't that just great? Well, I mean, blowing up this nest is not mandatory for what we're doing here. It's just, it's gonna bother me that I have to come back here later just to blow up this bomb, blow up this nest. So, yeah. Oh well. Let's toss these things out. And I might have to also toss out, yeah, definitely these leather scraps. Unfortunate, because they're worth quite a bit. And the steel ingot, because, yeah. So what I'm doing is, I'm recording a whole bunch at once. And then, I'm posting them one at a time. So by the time you guys get to this part of the playthrough, I am probably way ahead, right? So, you guys can't really leave me any kind of feedback that will happen immediately, but please do, and tell me whether or not I should just disable the carry weight thing, because I personally don't mind it. I'm not a big fan of it, but I can't say, like, I'm against it. I'm, like, right on the line there, 50-50, exactly 50-50. On the one hand, you know, playing without carry weight, or rather just, like, bumping my carry weight up to an absurd amount, and then just turning off the weight modifiers for certain items. So if I do that, I can just play unencumbered and not even think about what I'm looting, right? I'm just, like, looting one thing and then the next and then the next. It's always just, I don't really have to worry about inventory management. So that's the plus side, but the con is that if I do it that way, I lose a lot of immersion in this playthrough. It's like, oh, I think I've explained this before, but it's like, oh, I can just pick this up. I don't have to worry about this carry weight. I just pick it up, right? I'll stash all of these crafting materials in the future, so at any given time, I'll have whatever crafting materials I need to you know, craft anything I want, right? There's no more sense of, okay, so this I need to keep, this I need to loot, but this I shouldn't loot, or this I should just sell right now because I can buy it at a merchant. There's no more of that kind of immersive inventory management anymore. And I'm pretty sure that's what the mod author intended for us to do. Like, just kind of collect items, collect the ones you need, and then stash them away, and then just use them within a reasonable time frame so that they're not rotting in your inventory the entire time, right? So, again, let me know if I should turn it off. I'm right on the fence. By the time you guys get to this part of the playthrough, I would be way ahead. I'll probably still be playing with carry weight, but if anyone responds, the first person who tells me, you know, turn it off, I'll turn it off. If the first person responds to say, leave it on, I will leave it on. So it's not a big deal. Okay, that rant is over. Let's read this Bowstick letter. That's a very interesting name. May the gods smile on you and me, sis. Now I'm asking you to read this careful, for what I got to say is important. Soon as you set hands on this writing, gallop off to that fence Kramer, who's based in Maribor. Tell him we've got some first-class gear and Witcher sword diagrams to sell. I can see you now scratching your head, or more likely your arse, and asking, did I hear that right? You sure did. 'Twas my luck to come to care for a Witcher that got one foot in the grave and t'other hovering right above. I was sat there looking at the poor man suffering in agony, and thought to myself, oh, excuse me, I'm having the hiccups all of a sudden. Okay. He don't need this kit and these papers where he's going, while for us, that's the fixings we need to get us started in the world of business. If we sell them for the right price, that is... I hear you fretting, so stop. I hear you fretting, so stop. I didn't take everything. In fact, nobody will even realize aught of this S is missing. Oh god, the way of writing is so strange. Okay. Sad though, ain't it? This Witcher's a good man. First, he helped the Baronet solve the riddle of the lighthouse, what was sending ships into the rocks. Then he killed that dragon, ate all the peasants. Problem is, a dragon's no easy pickings, and our valiant hero got quite the licking taking it out. He's done for, and that's certain. As soon as they bury him in the tomb on Crookback Hills, I'll head straight to your place. Come to think of it, I'm curious how they'll put him in a crypt at all, for word is a vampire has made it its lair. P.S. I also lifted a few flasks off the Witcher, but since they're not like to survive the journey, reckon I'll sample them myself and see how Witcher hooch goes down. Maybe we'll make a business out of that too. Your brother-in-law, A. Ballstick. Well, as you can see, you shouldn't mess around with Witcher potions because you will die unless you went through the trial of the grasses. Okay, so here we got Witcher George's confession. Ooh. Okay. I, the undersigned George of Kragan, a Witcher by trade, testify as follows. While traveling through Velen, I received a summons to provide professional testimony in the matter of the accused Bartoslav of Lovefield. This Bartoslav stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which it is his duty to keep. Ships led astray by errant signals from his lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against rocks near the shore, and the lighthouse keeper is held to be responsible for the state of affairs. During this trial, Bartoslav testified that he was diligent in the fulfillment of his duties and that the accidents were caused by night wraiths deceiving sailors with their foes' glow. Having investigated the area, I can testify that I found no trace of night wraith activity. There are likewise no signs of noon wraith, mamoons, air nymphs, or any other specters in the habit of misleading weary travelers journeying by foot, sea, or horse. I did, however, find the catastrophes true cause. They were not the fault of the night wraith blamed by the accused, but neither were they the fault of the lighthouse keeper himself. The accidents were caused by local hooligans who have taken to lighting fires on the hill at night and then robbing the ships that subsequently wreck upon the shore. I was put on their trail by Bartoslav's son, who showed me the ashes from their misleading fires. My testimony shows that the lighthouse keeper Bartoslav of Lovefield is not guilty of the crimes of which he stands accused and should be freed. I also humbly ask for the bailiff to put the lighthouse keeper and his family under his protection, for in the light of the revelations Bartovlas' son led me to discover, there will surely be certain parties with cause for vengeance. I cannot undertake the task of protecting the family myself, for I have accepted a contract to kill a dragon said to be lurking atop the Crookback Hills, so must return there post-haste to kill the beast and complete my task. Signed, George of Kragan, Witcher. Transcribed by Vincenzo Stock, Marshal to the Royal Prefecture in Gors Velen. Man, that letter was a lot easier to read than the other one. Alright, so let's head up here and see what we can find. It's a shame I can't craft any bombs to blow up that monster nest. Which just means I'm going to have to come back here later to finish this up. Yep. And also off screen I have to remind myself to craft some bombs because those are useful. I guess there's nothing up here, looks like. Yep, just a bunch of dead bodies. Skeletons, if you will.
Harpies got their nest here.
Yeah. Can't blow it up, unfortunately. Okay, let's just move on then. I got both of my pieces of both sword diagrams for the Griffin set, so I should be able to just craft them now. I haven't yet met the weaponsmith I'm going to be dealing with for like a majority of the game yet. That guy is actually in Novigrad. As you can see, we have a lot of quests here to deal with in Novigrad, but we're not even like close to going there yet. We have explored a good portion of Velen, but trust me, there is so much more. We have just like not even scratched the surface. We are just, I don't know what you would call it. We're the ice hasn't even been broken yet here in Velen. So yeah, we got a long ways to go. But while we are just around the area, I'm gonna travel to Oxenfurt. Not fast travel, just ride Roach and see what I can come across along the way. And we'll go from there. Oh god, that's a foglet. No, I don't want to fight it. That's 2 foglets. Oh gosh. Roach, don't do this to me. Ah. Yeah, I mean, if the foglets are not guarding anything, I don't think they're really worth killing, so get me out of here. And clearly we've already been around here before because this monster nest has actually been taken care of. Oh, but this wasp nest or bee's nest, whatever it is. I should grab. Nothing? Huh. I can't loot it, I guess. It just says nothing. Yeah, I've got to also remind myself that I need to go back to Tamira soon, back in White Orchard, to sell off these honeycombs. They are weighing me down a little bit. I mean, they're not like terribly heavy, but they are kind of stacking up, and it's about time we sell them anyway. Yeah, I'll do that off screen though, because it's gonna take a while to go back to White Orchard and come back and, you know, visit Tamira. But because I'm gonna do this off screen, I should go over something interesting. If I were to go back to Tamira right now, back in White Orchard, I don't know how many of you remember. If you haven't played the game for yourself, of course that is. If you have played for yourself, you would definitely remember. Back in White Orchard, Tamira was taking care of this woman called Lena.
Faster.
And she was like really sick, or she was just really wounded because the Griffin attacked her. And we gave her one of our swallow potions, saying, you know, if it works properly, then she will live. But if it doesn't work properly, because it's a Witcher potion and all, and we all saw what happened just like 5 minutes ago to the dude that drank a Witcher potion, then she's gonna scream and she's gonna die. So if I were to go back to Tamira right now, we will find that Lena will no longer be there inside Tamira's hut. Instead, she'll be somewhere else, and that's going to be relevant later on. So just keep that in mind.
You were whaling yesterday. What did they do to that woman?
Okay, so we are here in Oxenfurt. I just need the weaponsmith, which is going to be here. Let's go ahead and just meditate here a little bit. Wait for him to come. Yeah, unlike the armorsmith, this dude actually has a schedule. He doesn't come out during the night, and it's like 3:49 a.m. right now, so he's definitely not going to be here. Let's wait till like 7, maybe a little later. Is he here? Oh no, he's here. Up bright and early. Alright. Hey.
Ah, a customer.
My favorite weaponsmith. For now.
Show me what you got on offer.
Yeah, I've sold a lot of things to him, as you can see. Like, the dude has a ton of stuff. In fact, he still has my, like, original Kaer Morhen set. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, well, let's dump off a bunch of stuff to him. Let's see, I can get rid of this. Yeah, I'll keep the Axie, I guess. And, oh, I finally found out what these weapon repair kits do, by the way. I still think they're a little too heavy for just how useful they are. Journeyman's weapon repair kit. So the Journeyman describes the kind of weapon that I'm allowed to use them on. So only weapons that are of Journeyman variety, or I guess grade. And the 70% is just 70% of its remaining, or 70% of the durability that would have brought it back to maximum durability. I don't know if that makes any sense. So for example, if a weapon's at 50%, then 70% of the remaining 50% is 35%. Which means if I use one of these on a journeyman weapon, it will bring it up to 50 plus 35, 85%. Yeah. They weigh a little too much for me to really care about them, so I'm just going to sell it. Alright, so what else should I sell to this guy? Definitely going to sell the lesser runestones, because I'm never going to use them. And yes, I am aware that you can use them to craft the next grade of runestones, but I have noted in the past that upgrading runestones is almost just as expensive, if not even more expensive, than just outright buying the next level of runestone. So yeah, it's not really worth doing. Okay, I don't think I can really sell off anything else to him, but I am here to do something important, and that is to craft a couple of things. First things first, we're gonna craft some bomb casings, and definitely gonna need some of these. Let's see. I need some iron ores, which I can buy. Let's go with 4. Yep, buy out his stock. Buy 4 leather straps. I know I probably have items to dismantle to get these items, but because these are so cheap, I can just buy them. Alright, let's go ahead and make 4 bomb casings. Gotta remind myself to craft a couple of bombs. And we're gonna craft these Griffin swords. Only the silver sword, not the steel one. Okay, so we're gonna buy the leather strap from him. Halved. Oh, jeez. Oh, damn it, I bought out his iron ores. And halved. Okay, let's see if I can... Okay, so I bought the, shoot. I don't think I meant to do that, but... I bought the meteorite silver ingot. That was 100 crowns. I accidentally pressed triangle on it. Okay, I need to craft an iron ore and halved. Let's see. So go down to crafting components, iron ore and halved. So there's halved. I need a wax and a wood. Yep, easy enough. Where is iron ore? Or can I even craft iron ore? I cannot craft iron ore, which means I'm going to have to dismantle something into it. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Something tells me this is not going to be easy. Yeah, definitely not silver ore. I probably could have crafted this meteorite silver ingot instead of buying it, but it's too late now. Well, bomb casing dismantles through an iron ore. It basically gives us all the material back, except I just waste a couple of crowns. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh! This is Kiro's Xenovox. I mean, the item is completely useless now that we finished the quest, but I don't know. Maybe I want to... I don't know. See if I can, like, dismantle something that's a little less expensive. Come on, iron ore. Dark iron ore. Well, I think that is fine because diamond ore is probably not going to be used anytime soon, and it is weighing me down a little bit. Let's see what else I have. Ah, here we go. Nails. That can dismantle down to an iron ore. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and craft the Griffin silver sword. Boom. And there we go.
Farewell.
Okay, wow, it took us 57 minutes to finally find the diagram and craft it. Damn. Alright, so there it is, the Griffin silver sword. It's not even as strong as the Cairmorn one, like the starter silver sword, but this is something we can upgrade in the future. So minus 6% attack power, plus 6% attack speed, minus 6% fast attack armor piercing, and minus 10% vigor regen. So all the vigor regen that we get from our armor pieces is going to be taken away by this weapon. But the way I understand it is unless you draw that weapon, you don't actually lose the vigor regen. So for example, right now my regen is at 0.11. So that's without drawing it. If I draw the silver weapon, it will take the 10% away. So let's see if I'm right. Yes, at 0.1. So it took away 10%. So as long as I stick to using just the steel weapon, I won't lose that vigor regen, which is pretty good because I don't really use silver weapon that often. Definitely not as often as my steel weapon. And probably let's see about doing one last thing. This is a robust sword of Doblathana and a Derid. Let's take a look at whether or not these weapons are good. If they're not good, then I'm just gonna sell these artifacts. No need for them to be weighing me down. So the Derid here, performing an execution while under 15% vitality, it restores 50% of your maximum vitality and all of your stamina. Wow, that is pretty crazy. I don't think it's that relevant, to be honest, because because whenever I'm fighting below 15% health, I'm probably gonna die. Especially if I'm performing an action that takes like 2 seconds to do and I'm completely vulnerable while doing it. Because executions, they are not iframes, which means I can die doing it. Yeah, I don't think this is that relevant. I'm gonna sell it. And let's see if I can find the other one. What was the other one called? The Doblathana something? There it is. Within half a second after a fast attack, if you are granted a free dodge with reduced graze damage. That is actually pretty good. The problem with this weapon is that it's really weak. Look at that. 666 damage is its maximum output. And it is very stamina efficient. But as in like both its ability and its stats, very stamina efficient, but I don't think like this is overall better than the iris that we already have, so let's just go ahead and sell these artifacts. And besides,
Sure.
unless this guy's stock refreshes, I'll always be able to just buy these back from him if I wanted to in the future. Okay, I think that is good. Yeah, that's fine.
Farewell.
Okay, unfortunately I wasn't able to achieve too much in this episode, but hopefully, you know, the equipment that we got from this time is going to do us well in the future. We finally collected all of the, well, all 5 of 6 pieces of the Griffin set, which means that our Yrden trap, let's just take a quick look here, should be a little bit wider. Yeah, I can kind of see a difference. A little bit. And while inside the trap, our Vigor regen should be 20% faster. Let's take a look here. There it is, 0.13, definitely 20% faster. Yep, that's all good. Let's see here. So next up, we do have 2 more quests that will allow us to find the next parts of the Griffin school gear. Now, I don't know if I want to do like 2 of these episodes in a row, or like rather I think we're on the 3rd one in a row now, so I feel like we're desperately needing some quest content, because I'm almost getting burned out from doing all of these just consecutively like this. I could, but you know, it's gonna start feeling a bit more like a chore, so we're gonna next time move on to one of the main quests. And because we already started the Bloody Baron one, even though I find this one incredibly difficult, we're gonna move on with it and see if I can get somewhere with it. So the next time we're gonna go find the Peller, which Philip Stringer, the Bloody Baron, said that I believe either Tamara or Anna, so that's his daughter and his wife, kind of interacted with. So yeah, we're gonna do that next time, and we're gonna continue the main quest. So thanks for watching this time, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.